Welcome to Voice of Stories. Discover tales that inspire, captivate, and bring words to life. Subscribe for unforgettable stories.
Evelyn Harper, an 80-year-old woman with a warm heart, lived alone in a charming old house in the quiet suburbs of Portland, Oregon. Every day she tended lovingly to her garden, where roses, daisies, and sunflowers bloomed. Each flower a joyful reminder of her years spent building a happy life and raising her two children, Mark and Lisa. Evelyn was beloved in her neighborhood, known for her kind waves and thoughtful gestures, like leaving lemonade on the porch for delivery drivers and baking cookies for children. Though Evelyn was cherished by her neighbors, her heart ached for her children, who had moved far away to New York years ago, chasing dreams and careers. Over the years, their visits became less frequent, and Evelyn found herself alone in the silence of her once lively home, where the laughter of her children was now just a memory. She understood they had their lives, but she missed them deeply. The memories in every room, every flower in her garden filled her with both warmth and sadness. One day, Evelyn received a surprise call from Mark, who promised to visit soon. Her heart leapt with joy, and she spent days preparing his favorite meals and tidying the house. When the day arrived, she was overjoyed to see both Mark and Lisa walk through the door, bringing with them laughter and stories of their bustling lives in New York. As they talked, Evelyn felt truly happy for the first time in years. But beneath their smiles, Evelyn sensed a quiet unease, as if they had something on their minds. A few days into their visit, Mark and Lisa finally shared their idea. They wanted Evelyn to move to New York, close to them. "Mom, it would be so much better for you," Mark said gently. Lisa added, "You wouldn't have to be alone anymore. We could spend more time together." It was a tempting offer, and though Evelyn felt a pang at the thought of leaving her home and the memories it held, she imagined the joy of being near her children and even meeting her grandchildren. After much thought, Evelyn agreed, seeing it as a chance to fill the loneliness that had settled into her heart. As Evelyn prepared to leave, she walked through her house one last time, saying goodbye to the place that held her dearest memories. She sold the house, feeling a bittersweet mix of excitement and sadness. On the journey to New York, she imagined a new life filled with family, warmth, and laughter. But when they arrived, her heart sank. Instead of taking her to their home, Mark and Lisa brought her to a care facility. "Mom, you'll be well taken care of here," Lisa said with a smile, though Evelyn's heart broke at the realization. "We're just so busy. This is best for everyone." Evelyn's heart felt heavy with disappointment. She had envisioned living with her family, yet here she was, in a sterile room, far from the warmth of her own home. At first, the care home felt like a prison, a constant reminder of her children's broken promises. But slowly, Evelyn began to find solace among the residents and staff, particularly two kind-hearted caretakers, Hannah and James, who showed her genuine warmth and compassion. They encouraged her to join activities to reconnect with her love for gardening and to find joy in small things. Soon, Evelyn found herself laughing again, forming friendships and rediscovering a sense of purpose. One day, she spotted a small house for sale across the street from the care home. Her heart raced with a newfound sense of hope. She had her own savings, and this could be her chance to regain her independence. After some thought and encouragement from Hannah and James, Evelyn decided to buy the house, using her savings to create a new home filled with her own warmth and style. Together they painted the walls, tended the garden, and decorated each room. The house became a cozy gathering place where neighbors dropped by for tea and stories. Evelyn had found a new family in her friends and neighbors, creating a joyful life filled with the companionship she'd once longed for. One day, while organizing the attic, Evelyn discovered a hidden box filled with valuable old jewelry. She felt that this unexpected treasure was a gift from fate, something she'd use only when the time was right. Her happiness and independence flourished, drawing curiosity from Mark and Lisa, who eventually learned of the jewelry and decided to visit. Though they masked their intentions behind warm smiles, Evelyn sensed their questions were not just about her well-being. They subtly probed her about her savings and the newfound liveliness in her life. Realizing her children's intentions, Evelyn took steps to protect her future. She visited a lawyer, making sure her house and belongings would go to Hannah and James, her true friends who had shown her genuine care. With her wishes set, she felt a profound sense of peace, knowing that her legacy would honor those who stood by her. When Evelyn passed away, Mark and Lisa arrived, expecting to inherit everything. But upon reading the will, they discovered their mother's assets had gone to Hannah and James, leaving them in shock. The community gathered to remember Evelyn, celebrating the love and kindness she had shared. Evelyn had left behind not just material belongings, but a legacy of love and friendship that would live on in the hearts of all who knew her. Hannah and James, filled with gratitude, promised to cherish Evelyn's house as she had, ensuring her memory continued to bloom like the flowers she'd once so lovingly tended.